Welcome back. Yes, it was puncture. Now, David, at this time in the program, sometimes we know where you're going to go. Sometimes we don't know where the peregrinations of your mind are going to take us. But tonight, I think you're right on theme.
I was on a bound to look at the word champion and where champion comes from. And the link is actually Latin. Campus is field. And a champion literally is the best in the field. The champion of battle, the battlefield. It's also where we get the word campaign, because a campagna is open land, and battles were customarily fought out on open plains. I think of the plains of Zuma with Hannibal. And so campaign and camp is also related. Campus, where the settlement of the army was. But what people may not know is that champignon, which are those very tiny mushrooms before the gills are showing, also comes from flat open land, and as does champagne, because Champagne literally means open field and was a former province of France. And Champagne, the grapes, were grown on an open field. So I think the challenge tonight is that our champion should not just have a bottle of champagne, but also dance that Watusi. I look forward to it.
Absolutely lovely link. Thank you very much, David. Let's have a look at those scores before we move on. Naween is on 18 points. Andrew is on 26. We are in the final tonight, and it's our third letters game for the evening. Naween, what would you like?
Thanks, Richard. Lily, can I have a vowel, please?
Thanks, Naween. Let's start with an O.
Another vowel, please.
E.
Could I get another one, please?
A.
And another vowel.
U.
I'll get a consonant now, please.
D.
Another consonant, please.
B.
And another.
T.
Could I get another consonant, please?
Y.
And another vowel.
And last letter, I.
Thank you, Lily. Here's the clock. So, Naween, how many that time?
7, Richard.
And Andrew?
The 7.
7 for you as well. Let's have yours first, please, Naween.
Dubiety.
Could you spell that for us, please?
It's D-U-B-I-E-T-Y.
Very interesting. Andrew?
I have dubiety as well.
Well, I think you should verify just to make sure that you both are happy that you have the same word. And David, once again, I'm just going to take that ball and I'm just going to go, way, over to you.
When I saw beauty, which was in a 6, I was buoyed, another 6. Along came that I, and dubiety is the state of doubt. And there was no doubt at all, but both these champions would seize upon it. So, well done, a fine 7, and the best that I could find as well.
7 points each, once again for Andrew and Naween. Only 8 points separating our grand finalists as we move into our next letters game for tonight. And Andrew, your choice, please.
Oh, thank you, Richard. Lily, could I start with a vowel, please?
Thank you, Andrew. Let's start with an A.
And another one?
E.
And a third?
I.
A consonant, please.
C.
And another one?
P.
Another consonant?
R.
Another consonant?
M.
A consonant, please.
B.
And a consonant.
And last letter, P.
And here's the clock. Well, it was a fascinating word last time around. What do you have to offer us this time, Andrew?
I have 7.
And what about you, Naween?
7 as well.
Let's start with your 7, please.
Epicarp.
And yours, Andrew?
I have Epicarp.
Once again, you need to verify. It's fantastic that you're just keeping track of each other so perfectly. What a great balance over here, David.
I'm starting to feel a little redundant here. You know, they find the optimal words, they find the same word. It's incredible to see these two players in action. An epicarp is the outer layer of a piece of fruit and the best to be found. Well played again.
Why does that not surprise us? The best to be found.
I don't know.
Absolutely
Did I
well
say
done. 7 points each once again for Andrew and Naween. That means Naween is on 32, Andrew's on 40. Fantastic performance on the letters, but let's see if we can do the same with the numbers now. It's our second numbers game for the night. And Naween, you to choose this time.
Thanks, Richard. Lily, can I get 2 large and 4 small, please?
2 large and 4 small. Thanks, Naween. And our numbers are 7, 2, 10, 9, and the 2 large, 125. The target to reach, 199.
Thanks, Lily. Let's head for that target. Well, Naween, we're not exactly throwing up huge mathematical challenges this time around, are we? Or at least our random selection isn't. Did you get to the target number?
Yeah, struggled, but I got there.
Okay. Andrew?
I had the 199 as well.
All right. Well, take us through your method first, Naween.
Thanks, Richard. Lily, 100 times 2, please.
100 by 2 is 200.
10 minus 9 is 1.
10 minus 9 is 1.
Take that away.
Take it away, 199.
Well done. Very neat. Right on target. Andrew, did you use the same method?
I certainly did.
Once again, please, could you verify that you've done things exactly the same way? Very nice indeed. A very neat method, Lily. Any variations on that theme?
I use the same method. We've been very lucky with the numbers today.
Well, they certainly haven't provided grand challenges to this point, but we'll see how we go. So, 10 points each once again to Andrew and Naween. Naween is on 42. Andrew has hit the half century. As we move towards our next break in this grand final, that's another word mix for you, though. Gory lass. And the clue this time, shiny list of words. See you very shortly.